Let's try that. There we go. We're back. Right, bit of a mix-up there. Hello, Jack. Welcome into the stream, mate. Yes, I managed to hit live and then hit end stream on OBS immediately. So if any of you were waiting on the previous one, you're here now, which is great. First time I've done that, actually. It takes when you click go live, it takes a little bit of a delay, and I basically hit it twice thinking it hadn't worked. So that was incorrect. But we're here now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Thursday. It is the 21st of May. And I say that with some question marks now that I'm saying it. It is the 21st of May. It's Thursday, season 2, racing. We're back here for SRI. Round number 8. So there is only 3 more rounds left of the championship this year. Or this season, I should say. Let's be honest, guys. And yeah, we're here at Magny Cours, which is a track I have not driven before, not raced at before. I purchased this track this week to do some of the first laps, and I have to say I quite enjoyed this track. It's a lot of fun, really, really fun flowing circuit. And yeah, we're just having a bit of a blast on it, actually. Currently, we're about a second off what the very top guys are doing here in the short practice session that we've got going on. It's putting us in 13th currently, so we might be a bit closer or a bit further up the field. We'll see how we get on in qualifying. I think there's a bit more pace in it. Yeah, that is one of those things. That's one of those things. Hey, Snail, welcome, mate. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, what time is it by you? Currently, it is 8:30 in the evening for me here in Belgium. And we are getting now, guys, the biggest difference, so that Magny Cours is the official GT3 track this week, but we're going to have we're actually going into the night with our race tonight, and the track temperature is significantly lower. Yes, mate. Yeah, I did see your message before. You are an hour behind. You are an hour behind. We'll have a bit more chat about what free time we might be able to have next week. Hello, Chinook. Welcome, mate. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, lots going on with the channel and at home and bits and pieces at the moment, but I'm sure we can find a bit of time. We'll talk a bit more on the Discord, obviously, dude. But yeah, guys, we've got 12 minutes left to practice, so I'm going to kind of get into things here. I'm going to try and set a couple more laps, show around this circuit in the Mercedes before we really get into qualifying, essentially. Yeah, it's one of those ones, because we're going into the night here, track temperature is going to go down. Track might get faster and faster through the session, rather than the qualifyings we've been doing recently, where they've sort of been getting slower and slower. So we'll have to see what that is all like. Let's go over here and go to live. Let's turn the game volume on as well. How's that? How's that? How's that? Righto. And how is everyone doing today? How is everyone doing? The sun has come out here in Belgium, which is quite, well, it's almost extraordinary, actually. We've had a lot of rain recently, and today the sun's out, and for the next week the sun's really going to be out, like 30 degrees. And Jack's been magnificent. Awesome, dude. And yeah, it's going to be amazing, actually. I'm not going to lie. Jack, you said in the previous stream that I briefly saw your chat message. Some of you found a bit of pace in GT3 this week, have you? Tell me about that, mate. You've given up Porsche Cup after racing at Zandvoort, and we're just going to do GT3s next season, are we? Right, let's just practice on our cold tyres here. Cold in Auckland. No, winter is coming. Yeah, we're getting that real opposite season stuff now. Talking to family back home in Wellington and stuff, and it's, yeah, they're seeing, although you guys never had New Zealand never really had summer, right? So, you know, we can't be, you haven't transitioned too far to winter this time round, unfortunately. Sanford sucks. Did a bit of practice on Sebring and the pace is still there. Yeah, nice. Yes, I'm going to assume, because I didn't see you last night in the Sebring race, that you didn't do it. I only have one more shot at Sebring, 4 PM on Saturday. I can't do the evening one, so a bit of pressure on me this week for Porsche Cup, guys. I'll save the details until you see the video next week. But yeah, it's a lot going on in the Sebring race yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. Maddie, hello. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome into the live stream tonight. Imsa and Nords combined long. Oh, awesome. And you're still quite new to Nordschleifer, aren't you? Learned a thing or two, obviously, in the Porsche Cup week we had. Able to find lots of pace, but basically never letting go of gas, anything the rear starts to go. Interesting. What car were you using? I'm trying to see Stephanie on the message there. Yeah, I don't have a pace guide for myself at that, because they're using a weird version of the Nordschleifer. Like, it's the full GP track, not like the 24-hour layout. So my GT3 times are... I don't really have a GT3 time for that track yet. Yeah, pro times are 8:14 for reference. Yeah, okay, nice. Yeah, that's speedy. Oh, the Corvette. Oh, I see. Okay, that's the car for Jack. Oops. It's a wobble. There's a couple of guys past here. Yeah, Jack, I'd say the Corvette's probably not the most popular car at the Nordschleifer this week. In fact, I can't really remember the last time I saw anyone put any real time into the Corvette at the Nordschleifer. So if you're doing quick times in a difficult car around there, then you'd probably go even better in something else. 6 minutes of practice. Itchy nose, it's super annoying. Oh yeah, I need to practice that pit entry as well. If you lift off, you die. So, yeah, no, and you can't have you don't really want a tricky car around Nords. You know, there's too much else going on essentially. Fun to live on the edge sometimes. The safety of Porsche car. That's fair. That's fair. I think if you race that car all season long, you might not want to live on the edge the whole season though. Yeah, guys, I was actually well, kind of disappointed, if I'm honest, about how we ended our stream on Tuesday with that accident. I was quite happy with how everything was going until that point. Actually turning I was after the third race, I was riding a high. So I might have to try and carve out a bit of time and go back to Zandvoort in Porsche Cup. I actually really enjoyed it in the end. Tricky track to work out though, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, too much of that first, and it's like... Yeah, the BMW is a pretty relatively boring car. It's not boring everywhere, but it's very good around Nordschleife and sort of yeah, it's a bit of a pick a choice for most people. All day, every day. No way. Yeah. You could be the guy though. You know, you could be that fast guy who uses the Corvette all the time, Team Corvette, and everyone would get to know you. Like, oh yep, there he is. There's the guy who drives the Corvette no matter what track it is. Yeah, the Ruben mate, the Ferrari seems to have got quite good after the last round of Bob. And seems pretty good around Nords. Just not sure how it would handle like the curbs and stuff. We're doing NEC this weekend, and we half talked about maybe trying the Ferrari. I just probably don't have enough time to get my head around it by then. So I think we might be using the Merc this weekend actually. Something a bit different. Go looking for some redemption from our N24 weekend. Just didn't go so well for us. So we can start that process a little bit. No. Still a bit of work to do for quali here. Interesting. I like the BMW. I also need to work on another. Yeah. We need the touring in the game, just for Nords. Although I guess everyone would drive it then. Bevan, there he is. Hey, mate. Yep, car 81 in last weekend. That was the car for me. If I could choose one car right now, dream car, M3 Touring, without a doubt. So it was so good to see that Touring go good at the N24. Beautiful thing it was. Wide again. Oh, we'll practice up pitting tree and then we'll get ready for qualifying. How many drivers in this race? Currently, there are 35 people in the server. Getting towards the end of the season, remember we hit 60 sign-ups for this. That really is early, isn't it? Yeah, we had 60 sign-ups at the start of the season, so a few people have kind of decided not to do them, you know? But I think that it's really funny with iRacing. I really do find the energy levels of the last few weeks kind of just take a dive, and then you'll have the start of a season. Huge numbers, lots of excitement, lots of enthusiasm. And then by the end of the season, the numbers kind of just dwindle down. Yeah, almost 50% don't participate. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie, because the thought of 60 car grids all season were kind of neat, if I'm being honest. Just gonna reset this, I think. And yeah, it hasn't fully eventuated, so. Yo, Walter, how are you, sir? let's put another setup in the car. Shh, 10 laps. Let's put the leader in it. Oh. Yeah, 60 is quite a lot. I don't know. I guess it's just to fill all the grid slots. There's technically 3 splits, right? So there's kind of 20 cars per split. So if there's good chunks of people not there, you only have like maybe 10, 15 cars a split. It's not really as much of a race, you know. If it was all the same type of driver, 60 cars would be heaps. But when you got the mix, it's kind of just makes it a bit more fun. So, hey Doc, what's up, mate? How are you? We're doing good tonight, dude. So feeling like ready for a fun race here. Okay, let's get out and qualify. Go, go, go. Hey, Jan. Doesn't excite you? Mate, I'm quite enjoying this track. I'm still finding speed here. It feels like a fun track for me. My first time racing here, so we're kind of just learning on the fly, as we normally are in this series. And we're going into the night here as well, so the temps are quite a bit lower than what we've been practicing in the official practices. I think it will be a hard track to pass at. There's a lot of fast-flowing corners, and you know, if people have got similar speed, it will be tricky to pass. It's old times F1, isn't it? Yeah, old French Grand Prix. That was my thinking. You know, I was like, oh, I haven't driven Magny Cours. I was like, oh, hang on. I remember watching, you know, mid thousands. You know, they had Formula One here. Now you can come all the way out here in turn 1. There's no off track out here, basically. Oh, gravel on the circuit already. Hello. Driving here. Yeah, these first few laps will take a while to warm it up. Racing's a bit dull, yeah. There's certainly some tricky corners. Right too early there. This next corner here, I'll show you. It's deceptively fast. Like you can take it so much quicker than you. So you only need like a pretty slight brake to actually get through this corner, and it just looks like it should be more of a chicane, you know. So it's a bit of a commitment required for this track, which, you know, some late apexes and some hairpins, so some big stopping zones, and I don't know, I kind of like the flow of it, really. What's that? Yeah, and like I was saying before, guys, we're going into the night of this one, so it's going to be an interesting one. And then we'll say all the official practices were like 40 degrees, and we're racing in 22 now into the dark. So There's more pace in this track than I've been practicing with, so I've got to really commit a bit harder here. Yeah, the pole time's going to be in the 35s, and I'm not sure if I'm fully capable of that tonight. Killspray, hello. Racing tomorrow, Nürburgring. Might do, probably not tomorrow. We're going to do NEC on Friday. Not on Friday. Saturday morning. So maybe tomorrow night might do a couple of IMSA races. I would like to at least do a couple. Looks fun. Good prep for the weekend too. Have you done any this week, mate? How's the racing? Has it been interesting with the prototypes? Are the GT3s and the prototypes actually mixing in those IMSA races? Right, 37-0 so far. Sliding. I should use third there. Just published off my participation credits for TCR Snedgerton. Looking forward to tomorrow prep for NEC and M2. Yeah, nice, yeah. So 8 weeks of TCR this season then, mate. You enjoyed the new version of that car? Oh, that was better. Might be a slowdown. Ooh, it's not. I was too cautious into there that time. It's an abnormal lap. I don't remember going with track. Thank you, Leighton. Oops. Oh no. Crashing. Sorry, Leighton, I couldn't return the favour. Okay, righto. Have I changed the disabled stream rewinding? What does that mean? No? In terms of actually rewinding this stream, can you not actually do that? Oh, it's off track heading to turn 1. Oh, that's annoying. Didn't even notice that. Can only watch live and not go back. Can't go back to look at the earlier parts. Interesting. Let me see if I can change that. It's called DVR. Okay. Stream settings. Oh, I've toggled it. See if you can do it. I thought that was always enabled though. Was that not? Interesting. Same here. Okay. Well, I've been able to toggle it in YouTube Studio, so it works. Perfect. Okay. I'm not sure why that did that. All I just did was reuse stream settings, and maybe we've accidentally clicked it. That's right. Okay, we're there. We're there. No dramas. No dramas. Thanks for asking that question of me. I don't know these things because I'm not a professional streamer. So, yeah, YouTube doing YouTube things. Yeah, they do YouTube things, don't they? Okay, so we're currently P10, guys, after that first run. Not too bad. What are we? 4... If we can find a few tenths, it's kind of there. So we'll have to see. Just realized the stream made it work. Okay. Yeah, I've just toggled it, Jan, so we should be alright with that. Should be alright with that. I'm going to take a little bit of fuel out of it. Six laps, we go 7, shall we? Yeah. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try that. Yes. before we get out on track, TCR is a lot different to what I know. I had 8 minutes of prep for tonight's race. It was a lot of fun, but difficult on the brakes and to turn and stop at the same time. Yeah, because it's all happening on the same axle, isn't it, basically? Stop, turn, acceleration. Split one race, couple of 5Ks, managed P8, still gained a little IR. Nice. Yeah, I think TCR is one of those cars, right? So probably a lot of specifics on that one. Totally different driving styles, right? Front wheel drive. Like, how often do you really drive a front wheel drive car in a sim? Like basically never, right? Basically never. What's the numbers like at the moment in TCR? Is it still kind of improved with the changes, or is it kind of, like I was sort of talking before, like end of season, sort of dwindling off a little bit? I did my first Formula F4 races today as well. It's still quite a hoot, actually, and you know, D-license and stuff. You kind of keep forgetting that's you're back down in those ranks. It's Charlie in the BMW. Yeah, turning with the rear on brakes, late apexes, straighter for exits. Yep, that makes sense. Yeah, falling off again around this time. Yeah, well, I'm actually going to get credits for the very first time in an iRacing season because of the Porsche Cup stuff. So obviously both series involved in Porsche Cup are gonna get, well, they're now at that 8 weeks mark, you know. It's a good idea for iRacing. Like, you know, I kind of never really decided to actually try and go for those sorts of credit gains and stuff. But yeah, if you're enjoying something, you just get into at least one race a week and get some coin back. Hey guys, what do we think's going to come out next season? Sort of had us 2-3 championships to run weekly. Yeah. No, that's it's a good way to do it. I think that'll probably be what we end up doing next season. We'll be away for a few weeks though. Family holiday at the start of summer though, so we'll have to try and squeeze. We'll make sure we do the rest of the weeks basically in all of those. Cold tires, remember that really? Yeah, I think we'll do Porsche Cup GT3 pretty religiously next season when I'm at the sim. Focus in on that a little bit. Sleeping schedule's trash. Yeah, I hear you on that. Try making videos about it all too. No. So close. Yeah, we're down to 14th. So We're really, yeah, everyone's getting down to like 36 zeros and stuff. Charlie P2 currently. Do pick up GT3 sprints next season and run SRI. Yeah, awesome. You said that last stream. Yeah. I think there'll be a few. I think we'll be having a few discussions about next season stuff over the next few weeks with us all, right? See what everyone's thinking. I think it's I think it's good to start thinking about this stuff early, really. Week 13's kind of nice, you get a bit of a break, but all of a sudden, bang, new season starts, and kind of got to know what you're doing, really. Well, I certainly need to anyway, otherwise I think stuff just happens so often. Really. And then iRacing will throw something new at us anyway, you know, like the Porsche Cup Series. We didn't know it was going to be on the radar this season, you know, so you sort of start to fill your calendar up. You don't want to leave empty space, and then they throw something in, you think, oh, I might do that, you know. So even like the DTM series, they announced that, and we'd already signed up to be doing this, so I was like, well, won't be doing that, will we, you know? So always a lot of good things to do. That's too much. That's too wide. Yeah, so far my fastest lap here is my optimum. So I don't have any improvements anywhere just yet. Yeah, I do need to just work on the consistency now, I think. And honestly, the one lap might even come just by punching out a few consistent runs here. Push. Bit out of control there. Into 16th now. Ooh, 2 laps in this run. almost. Ah, Mr. Vanatech, hello. Too wide. Too early on throttle there. I hope you're well. Saw your first video on this channel. Nice. Cool to see you. Over 5k subs now. Yeah, it's been a journey, mate. How you finding YouTube overall after uploading a decent amount of the time? Yeah, look, YouTube's still such a great platform. I think it's just got so much longevity. You know, I'm seeing that with some of the videos that I did. It was work I put in that. Oh, this is the last step. Anyway, what am I doing? Yeah, there's a lot of work I put in that. Holy moly, sorry, Leighton. Yeah, there was a lot of work I put into those videos that they just keep going, you know. So YouTube's great for that sort of longevity. It's been really fun to start to grow it with lots of these live streams and different formats and shorts and things like that. So yeah, I think starting doing long form videos was absolutely the right call, and now trying to expand it out. Like, it's one of those things where it gets you to that first milestone doesn't take you onwards from there. So yeah, this year's been slightly more difficult. I'm pretty sure they've made some interesting, pretty sure there's been some algorithm changes, more push towards short format. And I noticed that with my content, it kind of just didn't go as well. Not because of impressions, or it just got less more long form just got put in front of less people. So bit of an odd one. But I think they're just trying to compete with, you know, TikTok and Instagram, and it's just shorts. So we'll come back around eventually, because I think people enjoy the longer stuff. It's a lot of work trying to find a rhythm and staying motivated to consistently put out videos. I ran out of motivation a bit for that earlier in the year, and I've done lots of live streams to kind of fill that void a bit, do something new. But you know, YouTube's, you know, I think I can see YouTube being a very long-term thing in general. So, you know, why not keep putting out there and seeing what it can turn into? And it's amazing what can happen if you do something for 5 years, right? So we're almost 2 years. I say almost. It'd be 2 years in September, I think. 2 years of the channel. So yeah, it's still very, very young, and I have to just keep thinking of it like that. So yeah. I appreciate that. I think, yeah, no, it's all good. That was the end of my stint for that one there, so we'll go out in a second for another stint. But yes, I see your shorts more than your videos on the feed, but I prefer the long form myself. Yeah, and I prefer to make the long form. I prefer to, yeah, I prefer that in general, that format of video. I love coming on live now and hanging out with you guys live. It's a great way to sort of grow or deepen the channel, I would say. It's probably the best way to describe that. The shorts are just a necessary thing. I only just started doing shorts like last week, so it's going to be a new thing, working out the format, working out the scheduling and stuff. But if we can make all three work, then I think it will drive everything forward a little bit. So, you know, not that it's about the numbers, obviously. It's kind of nice that I just like when people say, give those nice you know, when people give those comments saying, oh yeah, it's really informative and people help me and I'm new and I'm all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's nice when people enjoy the content and I enjoy making it, so we'll just keep pushing, really. So yeah, definitely no saying. I'm a live lurker, they always show on my feed. It's good for you. Yeah, cool, man. Appreciate that. Oh, now I'm really distracted now, aren't I? Pit lane speed limiter. There we go. Do you guys think the new iRacing engine overhaul will be coming anytime soon? It's definitely not this year. Nah, it's definitely not this year. I reckon it's next year for sure, and it will be worth it. It will be worth it. Yeah. Okay, guys, 14 minutes to go. I'm gonna follow Charlie out here. Oh, yeah, okay, that'd be interesting. Just into the inner workings, mate, or CPU side. Yeah, I think whatever they're working on, I'm sure it will be great. You know, it'd be great to see bigger fields, you know, particularly to try and mimic some of the, like, you know, like N24, right? If we can have 120 cars for the special event and actually have proper P Cup grids and proper GT4 grids and stuff, it would just, iRacing would, you know, I think it's already a superior sim, but it would just go to another level, you know. It'd be amazing. Oh. Cold tires, cold tires. But yeah, I asked the question before. I'm sorry if anyone did answer it and I missed it. But do we have any idea of what's coming to the sim in the next update? Yo, Bob, hello, man. Started somebody say fast week. Found your channel by chance. Cool, man. Binge watching a long form. There's a lot there to watch. Thank you so much. We were literally just having a conversation about YouTube and its staying power for long form content. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you so much. No, the streams have been great to kind of meet people and say hi and all that sort of stuff. But the long form stuff, you know, I think if you watch all the long form and you come in and watch a stream, you've spent a bit of time with me already, you know. And it's great. It's great. I haven't done it myself, but I feel like I should sit down and watch it. You know, like go back and watch it all. Oh, wide again. Check this guy out. This is a livery. This is the BMW art car livery they ran at Bathurst 12 hour this year. I ran that livery on stream when we were doing some car testing prep for Bathurst 12 hour. It's such a cool car. It's one of the things I really love about iRacing and the trading paints and the community involved is someone got that livery on trading paints before the race even started at the 12 hours. So someone saw the livery and just immediately went and designed it. So have to wait for the development blog, read and last get an idea. Yeah, that's kind of my thought at the moment is I didn't really see much in the previous blog to sort of indicate what's on the horizon, like for this one, because you know, I know they're doing Bahrain, they're going to do Paul Card, kind of then leans towards maybe some more refreshes of some European tracks, etc. But yeah, that stuff's not one season away, you know, it's probably end of the year stuff. Most of the main sports car categories have had their overhauls now, and yeah, I don't know, it kind of just feels like what more is there to push at the moment, put all the effort into the new engine and leave it at that. So still have not bought Adelaide. It's great. Adelaide is I think we're there next. I think we're there next week for Porsche Cup. Is that right, Jack? Yeah, Adelaide and then St. Pete. Opinions about ultra-wide triples or VR? It's a great question. I haven't tried triples, so I cannot answer that side of it. I use a 49-inch ultra-wide. It honestly ticks all the boxes for me. It's simple because it's one cable. It's got lots of field of view. And it's for me it was just a simple solution. And I have a VR headset as well, thanks to the guys from Pimax. And We're going to do some more videos with that soon. But it is really, really good. It's incredibly immersive. It's a little bit more draining on a system. So, like, you know, I'm still working out really best settings, but like, you know, I've got the game looking really nice here on the monitor, HDR on, high graphics, etc. as much as I can. Get tons of FPS. And then the VR, you can't run most of that stuff. So I'm not going to give you a final word on that because I'm still testing and trying, and I think there's some settings I've got wrong. Even still. But it's incredibly immersive though. Like, you just can't get over how cool it is to drive in VR. It would be incredibly difficult for me to stream in VR though. And do long races in VR. So yeah, I'm still on the fence on exactly, like, should it be your only thing or not? But I'm having a lot of fun, you know, jumping into it, doing some races in it, doing some driving in it, because it's just a whole other experience. Okay guys, 3 laps, we're going to lock in for this. No. Probably really only have 1 lap in it. Yeah, I don't have the OLED version of that G9 one, but yeah, it was about 1,300 or something like that. It's, I don't know, it's one of those ones, yes, like it's certainly is expensive. You know, if you went VR, if you went to a big, like a top-end VR head unit, it'd be about the same. Triples could be about that as well, you know, plus there's the setup hassle. For me, it's like, you know, extra mounts, extra supports, you know, aligning them up and stuff. But yeah, for me, I think the 49-inch gives us the field of view, especially for iRacing. Like, part of me wants to go triples just for iRacing and be able to see out the window there. What are you doing, Bradley? Let's wait for some people here. Yeah, we got 1 more lap here, pretty much. I think this qualifying session is just too long. Nah, too deep, too deep. Oh well, won't happen. 17th by the looks of it at the moment, guys. So we're pretty much midfield after all that. The race pace can be okay though. Hit my marks, that's probably what needs to. Oh.
Your lap times will be deleted until you reset the car and try again. 1.
Right. Let's hop out of there. Let's see where everyone else ended up. Charlie, P3 currently. Ash in P8. Doing his final laps here. Leighton currently in P11. And then we are nestled in here, P17. P18 now. Oh, people are finding pace in the end here. Goodness me. So yeah, 56.5. Leighton's done a 56.1. Ash has done a 56.0. Charlie has done a 35.7. The pole time, which is this car here, is a 35.496. Oh yeah, he's trying for one fly lap. Interesting. Of course, I'm not actually caught up here, so let's get to live. There we go. Anyway, yes, so yeah, no way I convinced my wife for that monitor. Yeah, after the initial cost of the rig here. So I pretty much bought everything at once, and I laid it out. It was a stupid amount of money, but I will say that in 2 years, I haven't changed anything. It's all the same gear. I've made some additions. I'm going to do a rig tour really soon, guys, next couple of weeks. Because there have been a few things I have changed, but the fundamental equipment that I bought hasn't changed. So I kind of, in a way, I look at it like I'm glad we sort of took that extra step and got to where I was with all the research I did, months of research. It's pretty sure that's where I was going to end up, and it's worked out to be pretty true. Because yeah, I was a bit concerned that we would end up, you know, essentially buying a level of gear and then in 12 months' time being like, oh yeah, I want to upgrade it all. Of course, there's lots of new stuff that comes out, and gear, you know, you can certainly accumulate a lot of gear. There's always nicer things, you know. You start looking at, you know, 2,000 euro wheels and active pedals and all that sort of stuff, but you know, it's haven't needed to go that far, and I sort of was quite glad I did it the way I did it in the end, actually. Just focus on the driving. It's been super reliable too, like just everything. No, I should touch wood as well, but nothing's gone wrong. You know, the rig is it's a lifetime rig. It's you know, the base has been flawless, the wheels been really solid. I'm getting the odd like misshift on the pedals. That's probably like the one thing that I'm starting to sort of notice. Every couple of times a race, you'll, oh, that didn't work, pull it again, sort of thing. So keeping an eye on that, see if it worsens. But yeah, there's a few hours on this stuff now. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Cheers, man. Yeah. The shipping costs diminishes the sale. Interesting. Whereabouts are you at the moment? How far does these things need to be shipped? I plan to do Moses software and firmware update after over 2 years of having it readjust everything. Hope it gets better. Interesting. Yeah, Moses have been pushing quite hard recently. They've probably got a bunch of little updates and upgrades and stuff. Yeah, it's hard when you want to reset it all though, right? Like in case things go wrong and recalibrate it and it feels a bit different, and yeah. Simagic's 120 plus for shipping. Ouch. Yeah, unfortunately there was actually a Simagic seller like literally 20 minutes drive away from me. So I actually bought it from them and just drove and picked it up, which was quite incredible in the end. Let's put the setup in. Makes the fuel out. Perfect. It's good. The fuel does not change the setup on this one, the extra fuel. Nice. Gone back through the process back when you to dial in the force feedback curves dampening stuff. We'll do it again with the update stuff. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's always daunting when you start playing with settings like that, right? Just right. Let's bring the team in and see how everyone is. Guys, how was the qualifying for you?
Crap.
Crap.
My optimal was like half a second faster than my lap. It's crap.
Ah, yeah, okay, ouch. Where are you starting, Ash, in the end? At the end of that? Ninth, okay.
I should be in the top 4.
Eek. Well, hopefully the race pace is good then.
But,
And then Charlie's done as usual and put it at the top 3 after saying how slow he is all week. Yeah.
Yep. Standard
Charlie. Okay, actually, I'm not going to do a warm-up because I need to quickly prepare myself for this race. I will be back in one moment. Right, back in a second, guys. Let's just get this one. Yep, you can watch Ash for a little bit. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Righto, we're here, team. We're here. Cheers, Jan. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I think we'll say going into the night here. It's going to be all quite. Like I haven't done any practice at night yet, because I was pretty confident that I knew that this wasn't going to go into the night. And then when I jumped in, everyone said, "Oh yeah, we're going to the night." And I was like, "Great, I haven't practiced that." So this will be a high concentration race for me. And we just learned in qualifying that I'm not very good at talking, chatting, and driving around the street at the moment. Hello. How am I? We're good. Look, I'm already starting to crash. Ready to win. Well, I don't think we'll be winning tonight. Even if it's just my own teammates who are all faster than me all the time. Should be a fun race though, I think. This looks like an interesting track for racing. It's going to be difficult to pass. Sure we don't loop the car on cold tyres. But nice to see you in the chat. I hope you're doing well. And to everyone who's in the chat, or watching the stream, I hope everyone is doing well. Right, end of session. Nope, not going to get a chance to practice split entry. Don't need to pass if you get pole. This is true. I had it's been a while since I got a pole position actually. I'm not gonna lie. Formula cars, that's probably it, because I'm still D licensed. That's probably it. Right, grid. Grid.
One lap to green. Line up on the right side. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Yes.
Right, I'm gonna bring the team chat into
We're
this
basically
now.
going to be starting before the chicane, so.
Hope you guys enjoy.
Yes,
hope you guys
that's a good
enjoy the
point.
race
Yeah,
as it comes to you. We'll try our best to do
Depends when he
a nice
gets the
job
green
here.
light, doesn't he?
Yeah, I don't know whether the
Fingers
green's
crossed.
going to go for the start-finish line or
Yeah. Yeah. Good.
nearly
Yeah,
miss
'cause
the grid then.
The start finish line is like just there, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep. I don't know if it's going to use.
It'll use where we're starting from pole, surely, which is down the
Yeah,
bottom.
I would have
Mm.
thought so,
That's a good point.
because that's where the lights are as well.
Is Richard and Milton
Thanks,
fighting
guys.
for the championship?
Appreciate it.
No, don't think so. Milton's miles in hand of the championship.
I'd tell you sure about that. I know last time I checked, the
Oh,
the
no,
gap
this-
had been.
No, actually, no, they are fighting. Yeah.
It's like 26 points between the top
They
three.
are
Isn't it?
fighting.
It's like Abu Dhabi 2021. I'm Daniel Ricciardo.
You're 10, Ricardo.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, I would love to get involved in this fight.
Just send it straight through the middle, mate.
If I get a chance, I'm down the inside, brother. Don't believe that.
Don't forget you
Stand
got your
by
fast
for
repair.
fireworks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rich has already bumped me a few times this season, so I might give him something back.
Well, if you're Dan Ricciardo, I think I'm Nicholas Latifi.
The goat.
I'm gonna accidentally crash out the leader when they lap me. Yeah, this is a long lap to do a full warm up, isn't it?
It's only a minute and a half, isn't it?
I guess it's only an hour, isn't it?
It's only a little bit longer than Brand's, really.
Doing too much Porsche Cup racing where you just standing start. You don't do any of this. I still have not done a B license or A license event this year. This season. Sorry, not this year, this season. All my official racing has been Porsche Cup or Enduros, which is C license. So I have not done warm-up laps a lot this season, apart from this.
This is the corner that I hate. I can't seem to get it right.
I nailed
A lot
it
of time to
once
be-
in that quali.
Yeah, there's a lot of time to be. It's the hairpin, the one that I find really hard.
Hairpin's fine for me. It's this corner that I hate. To get the
too
line
much
wrong,
back 'cause you're out, huh?
the front just washes out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Because it's so flat.
But I'm actually really nervous for this. I don't want to be getting involved in the championship fight.
Oh, fuck it, mate.
Hey,
Sunday.
you just got to race it like it's just a one race for you, you know. Just got to
Yeah.
race it accordingly. It's their championship. They're the ones worrying about it.
You got your own championship now, mate, so...
Yeah, I haven't even checked that for 2 or 3 races. I haven't scored for 2 races now, so...
Well, Sunset's going to be ruthless coming out of that turn.
Why do I
Yep.
feel so nervous, man?
I don't know.
5 deep breaths, bit of box breathing.
Breathe in,
Breathe in,
hold it.
exhale.
Going green.
Alright, good
Hold
luck,
it
good
forever.
luck.
Good luck, guys.
I'll crash onto it on lap 1.
Green, green, green.
Oh wow. Just out of the chicane when it went green. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
someone's barged into me, the fucking retards.
Why? Me and Millen have had bad starts on the outside.
Clear on the left. Left
Oh.
side. You're on the right. 3 wide. Car on your left.
Milton's crashed with Raz.
Left side. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear on
wow.
the left. Car on your left. We're on the right. 3 wide. Left side. 2
Oh my
wide.
goodness.
Oh, a bit
Oh,
messy
I've
for
got
me, not gonna lie.
Got the peddler accidentally hit the pit limiter there. I wonder it was going
Come on, I've got to
slow.
slow down, get rid of it, man. Try and get into a wheel.
That was a shocking start. Yeah, I saved it and then I hit the pit limiter and I was slow through the corner. That's too deep.
Who was that? Jared.
Jared, I think. God, I'm really struggling on cold tyres. Holy God, the gravel just sent me wide. Not no grip.
Why did I go that way? That was dumb. Done that before.
Right, settling now.
What? I got a 3-second slowdown.
What?
3 seconds?
How? How'd that
Fuck
go?
knows.
The cheating bastard.
I didn't even cut the corner. It was at the hairpin.
Oh, I've got wheel damage. I got crooked wheel, no.
Fuck's sake. Three-second slowdown. Are you having a fucking laugh?
I've never had a
It's
3-second slowdown before.
You served it yet, Banash?
No. Fuck off! Fucking get out of this fucking game!
Oh no.
Fucking 3. Oh, fuck this shit. Quit. Fuck you. Honest to
Just carry
God.
on, it's only slow down, man.
Mate, I'm out of withdraw, mate.
Why?
Because I got a black flag. Didn't serve it in time.
3 seconds, you'd have to like come to a stop.
Wait, 3 seconds is a bit weird.
I've
Weird when
never
he was in the
seen
head.
3 seconds before. Never seen 3 seconds.
That's fucking stupid.
That's big one or something. Oh, goodness me. Well, I've definitely got a bent wheel now. What are you doing?
You got a penalty for cutting the course. Right side.
Fucking had a well good start then. It was fourth. Fuck's sake. I'm going well, so catch you later.
Bit well then.
See you soon, mate. See you soon.
Clear on the right.
Well, that was far from a nice start for Ash, wasn't it?
I mean, he's actually done well. He's just he got bullshit. Like he was side by side with me when he got the slowdown, and he was what the heck?
3 seconds is massive. Like what? Like, yeah, it must be. Like what can you do to get 3 seconds? It's that bad around here. It's crazy.
Right, let's knuckle down. Come on.
Oh, blinking. Dog's leaving me by. It's nice.
Clear on the left.
Got to slow down as well. Come on.
Okay, Cuz doesn't feel too bad with the damage we've got here, so we can push on a bit ourselves. Already got 9 incident points though, so I have to watch out for that.
Oh, bro, I've got no grip. This is insane. I'm all over the place here. All over the place.
Oh no!
Right, bit of breathing space. Come on, let's go. Stop making stupid mistakes.
Yeah, spun out of the last corner. Damn it. Nate, hey mate, how are ya? Not been a great start to this one, guys. Car damage. Mistake there at the last turn. Crashed into once. Crashed into by rejoining car once. Slow down.
Oh no, I spun. Fuck.
Waiting spun as well.
Shit, I reversed into barrier. Yeah, fuck.
Ooh, faster slap. Nice.
You've got no grip. Oh yeah, Nathan, that's a damaged car. Whoa. Oh yeah, you're looking a bit bent there, mate.
I'm fucked, mate. I'm done.
Guys, we're dropping like flies. Yeah, we're good now. Thank you. Thank you for asking. Appreciate that. Yeah, got a very busy week in the summer. It's been a lot of fun actually so far. Always good when you've got too much sim racing to do, right? The sun has started to come out in Belgium this week, so we've got some incredibly warm days coming the next week.
Oh, I'm getting held up bad here, come on.
So hopefully we can go and make the most of those at some point as well. Had a lot of rain recently, so seeing the sun's been lovely. More spinners, goodness me.
I think this guy I'm about to lap is that Mine Kenyon guy. Like, come on. Pull over. Thank you.
In the space. Mapping people already, are you?
Yep.
It's been quite a bit of death from at the back here. How do you think the Corvette is at Spa? I think the Corvette's supposed to be actually pretty decent at Spa, if I'm being honest. No one seems to use a lot the Corvette. Apart from Jack, if he's still in the chat. Doesn't seem to be the most popular pick, but then there are tracks where it's a really nice car. But no, I don't own the Corvette, so I don't have any experience of that myself. Ooh, 3 hours, yeah. 3 hours will be tough around here. I've struggled with the first 15 minutes. Like, good track. Like, I really do like this track. wanted to do 12 hours of Spa. Wanted to see if it was a decent for Spa. Yeah, I think. So yeah, I think last year it was used to good effect at Spa. I'm pretty sure. Don't know if you know, in much bigger YouTube channel than mine, Basic Ollie. I'm pretty sure they ran the Corvette at Spa last year, if I'm not mistaken. They also ran it at the Bathurst 12-hour special event as well this year, which I think was still actually pretty good for them, although really, really top drivers, so I don't know how easy it was to drive. Yeah, Doc, after doing the Sebring 12-hour, I can't really look at Sebring for endurance anytime soon, eh? It was so difficult. Look how beautiful that sun is coming down here at Magny Cours. Stunning.
Yeah, he's so quick into the hairpin.
Incident points as well, guys. Have to be so careful with the race. Two race on the brakes. Nice SR, yeah. So we're doing Nürburgring Endurance Championship on Saturday, and I need it for my I really need it for my SR. It's taken a hit. It's been some very competitive races recently, and they've been like they haven't been messy, you know. It's just a few off tracks, the things you do when you race, you know. No contacts, just little off tracks and trying to be fast. But it's just they've been hurting my SR the whole time. It's as low as it's ever been since I got a license, like 9 months ago. Oh, night roll the bumps, yeah. Yeah, I was so ready. So because we did an LMP2, and then the week before we had Porsche Cup there for week 1, and yeah, after that, like 2 weeks of driving it, practice, all the stuff, yeah, just ripping. It's just it's the bump reactions, right? And they just try and rip the wheel out of your hand. Yeah, we're getting reminded of it because the Porsche Cup Esports qualifiers at Sebring this week, so I've had a reminder of just how bumpy that place is. Yeah, really tricky conditions, so real, like super hot in the races and stuff. So it's been difficult. Just let me by. Thank you. Check the sun. iRacing can look pretty darn good when you get settings in the time of day right. I know everyone loves to bang on about how old the game is and the graphics, but I think that looks pretty darn good. Yeah, thanks. No, you're exactly right. Testing is everything. You'll find, you know, especially for a 24-hour race, the best car is the one you feel the most comfortable in. And that will be the one you probably spend the most time in as well. You know, or you know, vice versa, whichever one you decide to spend the most time in becomes your fastest car. So my plan is to do a lot more GT3 racing next season with the official series. Sort of like we've been doing with Porsche Cup, doing kind of it might be this Thursday next season. But to start with, we're just going to choose one car. Doesn't matter what track it is, same car. And sure, there might be some faster cars, right, in those weeks. But I'm not pushing alien times. Still trying to get there. So, you know, if an alien can go faster in the car I'm in, well, so can I. So we'll just lots of reps. So I'm definitely missing something in GT3 at the moment as evidence. I think the series has shown me that, basically. But then this series hasn't quite been the best place to sort of repeatably test and oops, that's too deep. So yeah, it just needs reps like Porsche Cup for me. $56.3 for the leader, $57.1 for me. Oh no, that was last lap, wasn't it? So that's, yeah, not good. It's the back of this guy. Oops, slow down. Oh, Bradley. Oh, he's gone to lead too. Sorry, buddy. Righto. Okay, never race this race that is open setup, just
Whoa.
fixed race. But why does it feel like you have to push the Porsche? Don't break out race up. To get lap times I want where other cars seem to easily hit it. Yeah, it's hard to say, like, setup. All the setup shops do things slightly differently. Like, I don't know if you do a good comparison in a lot of each of the start of the week, right? Usually they release like a lap time comparison. They all have a different car on top, so obviously their philosophy of setting those cars up and how to get pace out of them is all a bit different. I think you'll find there'll be some tracks where, like, a Porsche, for example, is the easiest car to get pace out of. It feels like it's just, you know, driving on easy mode, and then other tracks not so. And, you know, engine configuration and, you know, shape and weight of the car, and it really, they all have to be driven slightly differently. So I think, you know, with the testing you do, it's, you know, you might just go, okay, well, essentially, let's choose a car that naturally suits your driving, and then you can just focus on the driving a bit more, focus on the lap itself, not how you want the car to be driving, you know. Let's not get in the way of Milton here. He'll be speedy as.
Clear on the left.
Okay. Right. Luckily that was just 0x contact. Otherwise I would have been in big trouble in incident points. Yo, Danny. Honestly, not the best, mate. We had an okay qualifying. But yeah, I got tagged once on the opening lap, almost lost it, and then kind of got taken out by a rejoining car. Really, I was spun in the middle of the track after the hairpin, and I slowed and went to the inside, and they tried to drive to the inside. So I've got a slightly bent wheel here, trying to ignore that a bit, and then I spun out of this corner. So yeah, we're kind of trying to get our way back, but it's not working out too great. Fun track though, it's Magny Cours, not gonna lie. Enjoying driving it. Which is the main thing, isn't it? Gotta have some fun. Audi just wanted to drive into me there as well. And yeah, and unfortunately, yeah, Leighton had a crash. Ash got a 3 second slowdown for something. I don't even know what. Which turned into a black flag. So that was not great. But Charlie's in third, so our entire team rests on his performance tonight. Deep. Don't lose it. Did DTM spontaneously. Love it. You can flash me as much as you like, mate. From P8 to P2. Let's go. Nice, man. Yeah, it would have been good to have done DTM series. Obviously, it fell directly on top of this series. Although we'll be able to do some later in the year, though, of course. But I had got a new love for Zandvoort after doing Tuesday's Porsche Cup races there. They were a lot of fun. It's a really tricky technical track, but yeah, great fun, proper great fun. Did you get weather in yours? So I saw a stream, a split one stream earlier in the day, and it was raining. It was wet. It was dry, yeah, cool. Yeah, it was funny because I was watching the split one race. There was two guys who were over 10k in the race, wet qualifying, but then they both started on dries because it was like lightly wet, but it was too wet. So everyone else was on wet, so these two 10k drivers just sunk through the field on the opening lap. It was really funny to watch. This guy's flashing me, but I'm not entirely sure what he's hoping for. If you're ever behind me on track, guys, and we're fighting for position, don't bother flashing me. It's not worth it. It doesn't affect me. Oh, I just made my own mistakes. Okay, we're halfway.
Right side.
Got me. Yeah, nice. Yes, 8 to the second must have been some good battles for you. And of course, just like a one-off race, right? So extra pressure and all that. Charlie. How you going, mate?
Just boxed from P3, second
Ooh.
behind P2.
Bit of undercut strategy.
Sorry, Bones.
That's right.
Oh, no. Yeah, we were coming to some traffic, so I thought I'd come in.
Cool.
Oh, no.
So if you don't come out into some of your own.
Oh, that's such a good decision because... No, I've gone wide.
Don't do it.
Side by side with Neil's position, he boxed earlier. You're not having that position, buddy. Oh god, pressure. This is horrible, man.
Oh, you love it. You love it.
Problem is, I think the guys who I was flat out, if they're being fuel safe, they'll probably get me in the box. It's...
Oh, don't.
Car on your left. Clear.
By my calculations, I'm 20 seconds safe on fuel. An extra litre and
20
Neil's,
seconds. That's not a lot.
Neil's Bacargo would have had me if I didn't reduce it by 2 litres. That's absolutely insane.
Crazy. So speaking of that.
God, I think I'm going to get overcooked by Luke here.
Is that net 4, P4?
I mean, he's not in my class, but I'd like to get I'd like to get a podium on the road.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's because I was fighting with Nils. It's cost me that position. 1.2 behind.
That's right, still time.
Got Dwayne Hoffman and Raz Harper, who are lapped cars ahead of Luke.
They're
No,
lapped.
they-
Oh, they get involved in an incident earlier.
I know Raz was on with Milton.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see what this pace is like. I know Luke's very... My biggest advantage is through turn 2. Let's make it count.
Right, better hit this lap.
Oh, Brandon's P5. Brandon's lost position, so now I'm back into P2 in class again.
Oh my gosh.
P3 in the road, P2 in class.
Oh, I'm gonna stutter into the box here. Holy smoke. I legitimately have 5 seconds of fuel as I cover the box lower. Holy smoke. Hey Paul, how are you, mate? Can't find 38.3 best in the Lambo. Yeah, we did a 36. Well, we got really nice temps in this, so our speeds are a bit better. I did a 37.3 in practice in an official practice server. I haven't done any official races here yet, so fun track though. I'm not gonna lie. This is the first time I've raced it ever, actually. I only bought the track this week. I'm enjoying it. It's nice. 21st. Okay. What have I got around me? So okay. Justin's okay. I finally have a fixed car, guys, after lap 1 with the fast repair in the series. I don't think it was making that much difference in my pace though, if I'm honest. It's had a slightly crooked wheel, but the car felt pretty fine, so... few races there, so new to it too, yeah. No, it's fun. It seems like a hard track to actually race on. But yeah, great track to drive. It's a bit like Zandvoort. We're sort of finding it very difficult to pass at Zandvoort in Porsche Cup on Tuesday, but yeah, just really fun track to drive. I was really enjoying it. Once I worked it out, a few races to work it out. But you know, this is the same. You know, if you have a good qualifying and you have good race pace and you don't make mistakes, you'll have nice results. You know. Slow down for the Ferrari ahead. No, Zandvoort is a tricky little track. And I'll be honest, when the third race I did managed to find just a miracle lap in qualifying, and then just being around guys at that pace was, it just sort of, it kind of finds the pace up. It's like, I honestly think if you can get around faster drivers, you end up driving faster. It's totally been my experience in Porsche Cup over the last few seasons. It's like you get a miracle lap, you find yourself around guys 500, 600 I rating more than you, and all of a sudden you're just driving faster. You're like, where did that come from? Yeah, I was struggling to do 33s, and then we did a 33.4 in qualifying, and then drove a bunch of 33s in the race while I was, racing guys at like 4.5, 5k I rating. I was like, where did that come from? And I think it was just because you're just around faster drivers, so you just feed off that. It's really interesting. Low 34s here. That's still good pace though, man. That's still good pace. And I think sometimes, Paul, you're probably in this position as well. Like, you start looking at some telemetry graphs. I look at a lot of Garage 61 telemetry, and you'll pick times that are, half a second or 0.6 seconds faster than yours. And you start looking at it, and the brake traces and the throttle applications are so similar. Like, it's almost a perfect match, and you're like, where is the 6.6 of a second, And I think it's just that slight instinctive feel mid-corner just to carry a touch more speed everywhere, because you just see it's like the line just slowly goes up, and you're like, I'm doing everything right, I just need to feel the grip a little bit more. But that honestly, that's 2,000 hours of training. Like, it's just repetitiveness, and that's all it is between lots of guys that, like, from 1500 to 3k I rating is just some skill stuff and some bits and pieces, but after that it's just time, reps. It's all I can think of, That's why it's such a grind. Braking too late, too hard. Yep. That's such a thing on iRacing. Do you then struggle when you go back to other games? I struggle immensely. If I jump into Le Mans Ultimate, I'm so slow. Like, not braking hard enough or late enough. Because it's like that game likes it. This game, nope. Honestly though, Paul, Porsche Cup's really good to teaching that though, because the peak pressures and braking earlier and lighter and longer is what the Porsche Cup really likes. And then I find it's helped, hasn't helped this lap, but it has helped with some of my GT3 driving, trying to learn to pull it back. I still get too confident in the extra aero of a GT3 car. But yeah, Porsche Cup taught me you can brake lighter and earlier and be faster. And I've tried to approach that to other GT categories. Yeah, here you go. Honestly, it's a great lesson. You sort of learn it in the M2 as well. If you do M2 rookies, you also learn that light long braking is better. Yeah, love the old Porsche Cup for that reason. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I never actually raced the old Porsche Cup. I was too busy trying to get to GT3s. I think the new one's good because it teaches you the same thing. It just doesn't kill you when you get it wrong. So yeah, you got to be very patient. It's very good on rear grip under acceleration. You can be quite confident there, but you know, on under brakes and on corner entry, yeah, you got to be really patient. Save some of that tyre grip for the turn in through the mid corner. GTP at Nords. Is it safest races by far? That is such a backward statement, Paul. I can only imagine them being chaos, surely. Oh, too deep, too deep, too deep, too deep. Still P3, Charlie?
Yep.
Who did you get in the stops?
Brandon.
Oh, really?
And his average last 5 laps was 36.7. I'm the 36.5. Just lacking a little bit of pace.
Interesting.
It's been a really intense race for me.
Yeah, I bet. Only about 4 laps to go for you guys. Charlie currently is in P3. Got jumped by one driver in the stops, and then but jumped another in the stops as well. So he's P3 overall, second in class, crushing it. It's the first incident point I've picked up in ages. Oh, almost one. Okay, I gotta be careful these last few laps, I think.
We're 8 seconds off the leader, now we're only 5. We are really pushing hard.
Right, you're only 0.7 back. Yeah, he doesn't have any choice up front, does he? Oh, Richard's in the lead. Interesting.
I'm going to be side by side with Nils.
Again.
Holy fucking shit, that is intense. Nah, that is intense. That is, whoa.
Oops, slow down. It's a slow down for Luke in front. Can see
Who, for
it
me?
on- No, for Luke. For Luke. I can see it on the telemetry. Looked up at the timing screen. He's cleared it. You got this, man. Push, push.
Are you retired?
No, I can just see it on the timing screen on my top screen. I'm just in a very quiet part of the race where I can look up. That's a slow down, surely. Yes.
You cut that corner, you've got a slow down penalty.
Oh no. That was silly. Oh. That was a really silly one. I might not have a rear wing. Whoops. I did lose focus, yeah. Yes, I did. This end of race stuff. We're like, oh, it's fine. Just bring it home. Yeah, sure. Can't do that, can you? Okay, I got through that corner, so I must still have a rear wing. 2 laps. 2 laps, 2 laps. Got enough fuel. Got back to my bent steering wheel, which I spent half the race with, so this should feel comfortable. Cheers, Paul. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Nice lap. Look at that. Just not taking
You are
that
not
corner
getting past
race.
me, Nils, buddy.
You
that
can
was
do
good.
it.
That was I felt like I defended well there.
You crossed the line?
Yeah.
P3?
Yeah, well, yeah. P2 class, P3 on the road.
Nice, man. Good drive. Really good drive.
Ah. That was intense, man. Oh, it's nice to be finally involved.
Yeah, you've been chasing that all season, haven't you?
Yes, I have. You're right. I had a good result in Fuji, but the rest of the races have kind of been hampered with vital mistakes, and you know that was a really solid race. Really, really poor first 2 or 3 laps because just couldn't get in the rhythm. But after that, oh.
It's quite. I'm glad it didn't get like properly dark as well. It was just the right amount of darkness for me. Oh, we got there. 21st. That was a bit rough, actually.
I really want to watch my defence against Nils for the final stint. I really feel like that was some good. I felt like I was some good defending, man. I was moving at the right times and everything, and it was at the end, Brad. You know, before the chicane, you got the tight right hander.
Yes.
So I went in like I defended the inside, and I just parked it on the apex so he couldn't come underneath. That's what he was wanting to do.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he just couldn't get past.
Let's have a bit of a look at the replay. Let's have a look at my lap 1 because she was a bit rough. She was a bit rough. Where's the chase? Yeah, so I actually started like on the like pretty much just got out of the chicane when it went green. I can see you're trying to run the outside of turn 2.
Yeah, just the first 2 laps, Brad, I had so much understeer, and I was so focused on.
Beamer is quite tricky on cold tyres. It really is. Traffic jam down at the. I was so lucky to not get collected at the first hairpin.
I don't know what's going on with your micro, but you're lagging like that.
Am I? Is that better?
Yep.
Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. Eee.
Ooh, did you get a touch there, Brad?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Ooh, good save.
Probably bit of netcode going on.
I mean, he didn't. He just ploughed right through you there, didn't he?
Well, yeah, he definitely kept going.
I think it was netcode, wasn't it?
It started as netcode. He probably would have got into me regardless.
Yeah.
I sort of find that. Oh, and then I hit, and then because I had a massive swing of the wheel to catch it, and I hit my pit speed limiter button.
I've done that before.
So I sort of cruised into the corner and then tried to get going, and it wouldn't go. I was like, oh, well, pit speed limiter on. I might have to change where it is because I've done it a couple of times now. And of course, when you come in to stop, you've got probably enough time to reach for a button further away. So I might have to swap a few around. And then it was at lap 2. Oh yeah, so people dying out of the first chicane. That Lambo was so close to killing the spun Lambo.
Yeah, there's Jared. He spun at the end of the first lap.
And then, is it this one? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Kind of just drove into him. He started to go, but...
Ooh.
He sort of started to drive, but I was going to get him anyway. I was kind of already... Yeah, I don't know. Should have just gone to the outside, but... Yeah, the guy behind me was committed to going to the inside as well.
So you do have quite a bit of damage then for that first stint?
I had a crooked wheel. Yeah. And then... I'm going to say this... couple laps later, we had a spin out of the final corner. It's actually a bit more damage than we expected it to be. Because the car actually drove okay. Yeah, corner. In the front corner as well. So it certainly wasn't perfect. Certainly was not perfect. And yeah, that was kind of our race really, if I'm being honest. Wasn't much more to it.
To be fair, it's a shame you got caught up in some trouble, Brad, because you kind of looked quite competitive.
I think my pace was okay. Like,
yeah, it was.
It could have been a little bit better. But it wasn't terrible, especially with some of the incidents that came later in the race with people I would have been in and around. So, yeah, cheers, Danny. I don't know. I think this whole season for me has been. I've just never felt. Yeah, I've never competed. I've learned lots, and I've enjoyed it. It's put me in some new scenarios, but I wouldn't say it's Yeah, I wouldn't say it's I wouldn't say I've been super competitive, you know. So, I'm gonna have a look at your pit stop. Oh yeah, you're gonna be too far away from the track for me.
Oh no.
Is this you fighting with Nils after the stop?
I mean, yeah.
Here we go.
I'm a little bit delayed. I want to watch this. I think at this point, Brad, I kind of get off the brake a little bit just to get my nose ahead.
Just ease in there. Yep. That's a hit at the
Verstappen.
apex scenario. That's a Verstappen move. Hey, it's in the rulebook. He did kind of give it up though, didn't he? If he really fought you hard around the outside, you would have tangled. But he did give it away a little bit there.
That exact scenario happened again towards the end, but we were side by side into the chicane. Oh, you need to watch that.
And then what? Because yeah, that. So when was that? Was. Oh no, of course, hang on. What lap do you reckon it was?
It's a good, maybe last 4, last 3 or something. I mean, we were kind of fighting the whole final 5 laps or something like
Hang
that.
on, where's the slower? It's a 36. That's a 38 one. So maybe it's this one. 35. Maybe it was the last lap. The screaming Lambo won't have that sound at the next time they update it. Oh, he's right there, isn't he?
Yeah, he was that chicane, that hairpin, Brad. I was so slow the whole race, but turn 1, 2, turn 3, the long right-hander, that was kind of saving me this whole race. I was so much quicker through there than everybody else. Yeah, that Nils guy saying that I shouldn't be serving my slowdowns whilst on the racing line. I served it through that right-left chicane.
Well, if you have a slowdown, he's right, but there's no rule against that, and that's the thing that I've debated this before. Like, part of me is like, if you are going to be deliberately slow in a place, like say you go to the inside to defend a corner and then you're dramatically slow. For me, I think that's like just like blocking. You know, like it's equivalent to blocking. It's not racing. But then at the same time, if you have a slowdown, do you just give it straight away? You know what I mean? Like, you can't just give up a place just because you got a slowdown. You are going to be slow. Here we go. This must be. Oh wow, he's quite good under brakes down there, isn't he? Oh, yeah, he's got a nose. Yeah, he's having to back out of that. Oh. Yep, no, you left him no space. You're entitled to do that. He can flash you, but that's fine.
Car's width, wasn't there?
Well, you didn't have to leave a car's width. He wasn't next to you.
Yeah, true.
Like, just he had a speed advantage. That doesn't give you a right to space, in my opinion. Like, you've moved once, you've then held that inside line, so you know you haven't. Yeah, so there was no space for him to go into there. He can be upset by it, but that's just racing.
My God, he had so much more grip at the end of this race.
He's speedy. He's properly speedy. A big lift through there though. Moriwi, hello sir. If you are close in battle and serve slowdowns on the line, you're asking for a punt. Yeah, no, I think that's kind of the thing, right? It is kind of the thing. I had a was it one of the Spa last week in the daily races I did in the Porsche Cup. There was like 3 people serving slowdowns. Oops, I just hit the mic. Sorry. 3 people serving slowdowns, like going towards Bruxelles, and I just went through the middle of them. It was just like, nah, get out of the way, guys. Like, if you're gonna be slow here, I'm coming through. You know, you say you're asking for trouble. But you know, if you're trying to slow down like a 0.1 or something, that's just a slow corner. You know, and just like it's also a sort of thing, right? Like in these sorts of races, if you are like 0.3 faster a lap than someone, then you're going to be slower in a corner, right? Like that's just what it is. Charlie's done enough here. He's absolutely doing enough for the defense. This is good defense. Hello, Maury, by the way. Nice to see you, sir. We didn't have the greatest race
Brad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very good defense actually. It's everything you need to be doing.
That defense there, that into the penultimate corner was nice because I read him before he was going to do it.
Yeah, it wasn't reactive. It was just you knew he was coming, moved to defend. You come back towards the racing line, but there's still a car's width. I don't see any problem with that at all. I always think with race battles like this, right? Is if you're watching this on TV and there's a couple of pro guys and you're watching this on TV, would you be entertained? Like, would you say, yeah, this is good racing? And there wouldn't be that question mark of like, oh, that's a bit iffy, or, you know, sometimes battles happen and moves, like defensive moves happen and you're like, oh, that's a bit iffy, you know?
Yeah.
But this is none of that. This is great. This must be the last lap. 37, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
He definitely has pace at the end of this race, though. I'm not gonna lie. He's making you work.
I think I was being a bit safe as well.
Oh yeah, don't want to go deep.
Scared.
Don't want to go deep. Yeah, see, like he can be annoyed at that, but that's you are the car behind, right? So just like here, just hold him up. Perfect. Yep. Through the last corner, done. It's good defense, man. It's good.
Yeah, really happy with that.
Yeah, it's great. Amazing work. Amazing work. Flying the colours up there in P4. Proper good, man. Proper good. Oh. Awesome day. Well, I'm going to finish off my stream here, but I'll come back to you in a second, yeah?
Yeah, okay, Brad. No worries.
Nice, bro. Cheers. Family's good. Family's good. Yeah, I ended up with the bug on Sunday, and it hasn't then passed back on to someone else. So it was about 9 days in the end, and yeah, I'm planning to put your cash you sent me to good use this weekend with a nice meal to sort of undo it all, because man, it was rough. It was rough. My only the best part was being ill on Sunday meant I could just sit on the couch and watch N24 for like the whole day. But it was not that fun at all, essentially. So yes, no, but we're feeling a bit healthy. Yeah, crazy busy week in the sim this week, trying to push in all directions. So yeah, I think I will enjoy it. I feel like I think we've worked hard for this one, you know. But yeah, Goodness me. But yeah, there we go, guys. Round 8 of the SRI Championship. Another maybe what could have been Type 1. Bit unfortunate with the damage, and I think, yeah, just racking it up the same as normal. I think at the moment, just not quite super on pace, and finding some time, finding some pace without really being super competitive. So a bit unfortunate. We are going to be at Road Atlanta next week. Mixed, some sort of unknown mixed condition. So that's going to be a really interesting one because you're not really sure what to prepare for. If it is wet, we will be absolutely using a wet setup. We will not be trying to be, trying to be cheeky with it and do dries with wet tires and stuff. We've learned our lesson for so far this season. And if anything, that's what we've been doing. We've been picking up lessons along the way, and we'll have to try and maybe put it all together. The final round will be at Donington Park, so that could be quite interesting. So again, really tricky little track. Couple of cars will be strong there. I don't think the Merc will be one of them. So yeah, we'll have to see how it goes, and hopefully, Charlie's great result here can bring a bit of momentum for our team. So he finished P3 today. Had some really nice racing, really nice battles there with couple of some very, very top drivers. Nils is a 5.5k I-rated driver, ridiculously fast. Braden behind him is 6,600 I rating. Charlie is quick, so I'm glad he got to show that off tonight because he's been chasing that one all season, just been fantastic for him. So but yeah, we'll be pushing next week as always, and I think if anything, we've talked about it a bit, guys, and we'll probably talk about it again over the next 3 weeks, but I think we need to put some more reps in with GT3, and Thursdays I think we'll probably be doing daily races like we have been in Porsche Cup, and just putting some reps in, getting race starts under our belt, and chipping away inside official sessions and stuff. Even today, we've had much cooler conditions than what we've practiced in the official practices. So even though the track's the same and we have setups, we're driving in very different condition, which sort of makes you never quite prepared to jump into these races. In my opinion, I definitely really, really bang on being able to practice in the right condition for the race and using the setup as intended. So, but yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. And yeah, I completely messed up the first stream. So this is a new stream. I have no idea how many people are watching. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. It really does help the channel. The next live stream, guys, will be on Saturday morning. So we're going to be doing the 9 a.m. Nürburgring Endurance Championship round. It'll be round 4. We missed round 3. Danny, cheers, mate. That's me. We will be doing that. Danny and I will be doing that on Saturday morning. So different time of the stream. Check out the links. Chinook, it's going to be. It's a bit more your evening, mate. So you don't have to get up at silly o'clock in the morning to come and hang out with me. It'll be about 7 p.m. Saturday evening. So maybe some nice evening entertainment. We might catch maybe some Australians as well, because they'll be in that time zone. Kind of looking forward to it, actually. Kind of looking forward to it. And it will be all about redemption from the 24th. All about redemption. So, but guys, we're going to finish it there. Thank you very much for watching. Race hard, stay positive, and see you on Saturday. Cheers.